Why does strength training matter? Maybe when you think of weightlifting and strength, you think of musclehead egomaniacs, or possibly you've just never enjoyed resistance training. Some people love it, and others have an outright aversion to it. Wherever you fall on the spectrum, I would encourage you to make it a part of your daily life. Even if you don't love it, I will explain the benefits and explain how crucial it is to you. By the end of this video, you will have an understanding of how lifting weights and being a healthier version of yourself can improve your quality of life. If this topic seems applicable to you, please subscribe. Leave some comments below letting us know what other topics you would like to hear more about. Please stick around to the end for my top 3 benefits to strength training. Regular and consistent strength training can improve not only your strength, but also flexibility. Benefits can be seen in as little as 1 to 2 fairly short training sessions per week. It can also help you to decrease your risk of injury, falls, and daily activities as we age to maintain independence. While there are lots of important ways we can improve our health, I would say that strength training should be near, if not at the top of your list, and take your time and attention. When lifting weights, you're tasking your muscles and putting them under a strain to lift a resistance or force working against them. This forces them to grow, adapt, and strengthen. You can use a variety of tools to grow stronger and stabilize your body. These can include, but are not limited to, body weight, barbells, dumbbells, bands, different bars, or whatever you can find to work against with your body in a functional way. I will go into more details shortly. Regardless of the way or what you use, the goal is to put the muscles under this tension and allow neuromuscular adaptations. This is to stimulate and increase muscle growth. With regular practice and consistency, your muscles will get stronger. Whether this is your first time or you're a returning subscriber, just know we appreciate you. Let us know if this is the kind of material, again, that you want to hear more about or what we can provide for you. As a reminder, body weight alone can be effective. Using just your own body weight and the force of gravity can be extremely effective in toning your muscles. You can do push-ups, pull-ups, lunges, squats, planks, or whatever works best for you. Free weights are another option, which are weights not tied to the ground or a machine. These would include, but are not limited to, barbells, dumbbells, kettlebells, medicine balls, or even what you have around the house. Resistance bands or loops are basically a thick rubber band that can be used at different angles and thickness to apply more or less pressure. Machine weights are in gyms and have adjustable weights or pulleys to keep a fixed range of motion. There's also suspension equipment or TRX to use your body from a fixed point in different angles. All of these are effective in their own way. I would incorporate them to some degree. Generally, strength training is a physical movement using one of the above listed materials or weight to put an added stress against your body. Usually the goal is to get stronger, add muscle mass, or improve endurance. The different types of resistance programs are as follows. Muscle hypertrophy, or what is considered muscle building. This is the type of training that is generally in the 8 to 12 repetition range. Most people are looking to pack on muscle onto their physique, or bodybuilders train a lot in this range. This phase uses moderate to heavy weight to stimulate muscle growth. Next, muscular endurance training has to do with the body's ability to sustain exercise over a period of time. Training to increase endurance usually involves higher repetitions, which are using lighter weight or body weight. Think 15 to 25 repetitions in this range. This has a place in any weightlifting program to improve endurance or is a good mix-up. Circuit training is a form of full body conditioning. The format is to cycle through different exercises with little to no rest. I've done effective circuits working out just 4 or 5 exercises followed by a minute rest, all the way up to 21 consecutive exercises followed by 3 minutes of rest. This style of training is helpful when you're in a hurry or trying to get in a more effective workout in a shorter time. The next best way to train is with maximal output or strength training. This is a low rep range of 2 to 6 reps with heavy weight pushing to near capacity. The goal here is to move nearly as much weight as you can for a few repetitions. This is recommended for an experienced lifter who has their form dialed in. Another way to mix things up is with explosive power in your lifts. This combines power and speed to increase your output and lift. Usually this is done with experienced athletes. It is used to increase explosive movements, used to recruit more muscles, use them in a new way, or use them in a movement pattern that could be used on the field of play. This may seem obvious, but one major benefit to strength training is it makes you stronger. If you're stronger, you can perform better in all areas and daily tasks of life. Whether you are running around the neighborhood with your kids, Picking up heavy bags or trying to move something in the house, it will help with this. In addition, it will help with sports with speed and power. So if you play some basketball on the weekend, or you may have an extra spring in your step, a little more energy. For those who train or run for endurance, it will help you preserve lean muscle mass. Strength training can also help you lose fat from around your body, including abdominal fat that plagues many of us. Chronic disease such as heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and some types of cancer risk are increased if you have more visceral fat, especially in the abdominal area. Many studies and research as recent as 2021 show that power resistance, that form of training in particular, can reduce fat and abdominal fat in particular. Now, who doesn't want to look leaner yet still be strong? One benefit of strength training as you gain and add on lean muscle is you can also appear to look leaner at the same time. Muscle is much more dense than fat, so it takes up less space. So you can lose inches from your waist and taper down, yet you may not see a change on the scale. Don't always track weight, but more how you feel and look, as muscle weighs more, but you can look and feel better with a different body composition at the same weight. It is also really important to manage risks as we get older. While I know not everyone worries about this, as we age, we do have a bigger risk of falling. Strength training helps to mitigate this risk, as you're better able to support your body and decrease the chance of a serious injury via falling. A recent study from 2019 looked at 23,000 adults to measure a well-rounded exercise resistance program. It included balance work, resistance training, and overall functional exercise. With those who did resistance training, there was an overall 34% decrease in falls. Promising research showing that those who strength train have the muscle and strength to avoid a debilitating accident and increase freedom to move and live as they please. Strength training also helps with less overall risk of injury as a whole. It improves mobility of your muscles and ligaments, overall strength, and range of motion. This is important because it adds strength to major joints such as ankles, knees, and hips. These are vulnerable areas that get major wear and tear. If you can keep them strong, you can stay out of the doctor's office and in the gym, moving around, being active, and doing things on your own terms. Lifting weights can help with any muscular imbalances. As you have a stronger core and leg muscles, such as glutes and hamstrings, it then takes pressure off your back, and lower back in particular, which can be a common injury-prone area. Adults and teenagers alike have a lower risk of injury when training regularly. One recent review of 7,700 athletes found a 33% reduction in injury if they regularly trained. So even for young adults, it's important to have that strong foundation. Strength training can also help one of the most, if not the most important functioning parts of your body crucial to keeping you alive, your heart. Numerous studies have shown the benefits of strength training include decreased blood pressure, decreased bad or the LDL cholesterol, and improved circulation, helping heart and blood vessels. Strength training, as a reminder, helps you to maintain a healthy overall body weight and helps with managing blood sugar levels. This is crucial because blood sugar levels can be a major risk for heart disease. A healthy heart is a healthy you, which is improved by incorporating this strength training into your regular routine. Strength training may help with diabetes to lower risk and help those with it to manage it better. Skeletal muscle works to increase insulin sensitivity. You activate and build muscle through resistance training. Skeletal muscle can help to lower blood sugar levels by taking glucose and removing it from the blood, sending it to your muscle cells. The end result is more muscle mass and improved blood sugar control. When you look into diabetes, one fascinating study found 35,000 women that it followed for 10 years. They found a 30% reduction in type 2 diabetes of those who strength trained versus those who didn't. Believe it or not, strength training also has the potential to make you more flexible. People that have lower strength levels also tend to have a worse range of motion and flexibility. Strength training can increase your range of motion and in turn help mobility and flexibility. A 2021 study compared strength training and stretching and found similar effectiveness in increasing range of motion. When exercising, I would recommend trying to get full range of motion as you practice the movements. For example, bring the barbell down to your chest when bench pressing. Go as low as you can with a squat without compromising form. Things like this. As if this were not enough amazing benefits to strength train, it is also crucial for your bone development and helping to become stronger. When you lift weights, it puts temporary stress on your bones. This then signals your body and sends a message to your bones to provide more strength and build the bones stronger. Having stronger bones is crucial in helping you avoid osteoporosis, fractures, and falls as we age. You can signal these connections to your bones regardless of your age and see benefits. It's never too late. Since you've stuck around to the end, I would like to provide you with 3 bonus benefits of strength training. The first bonus tip is that lifting weights helps your metabolism burn more calories efficiently. If you regularly strength train, you are helping your body more than tons and tons of cardio alone would do. When you build muscle, you increase your metabolic rate. Muscles are more efficient than fat, allowing you to burn more calories when at rest with their metabolic efficiency. Research has also shown benefits far after when you're actually training, up to 72 hours after. Your metabolic rate increases after you train. Basically, you're still burning more calories days after you work out. I personally feel that mental health is crucial to overall health. The second bonus benefit is that strength training boosts your self-esteem. You can see yourself progress and get stronger, as well as work toward new goals like lifting more, feeling better, or lasting longer in the gym. I feel it can boost your self-efficacy, which is basically the ability that you're able to perform a task or ability with more confidence and activity. I've seen this in my own life. As I have made the time for health, I feel better, and the rest of my day is more structured with more time afterwards. One study of over 750 adults found a positive link between strength resistance training and positive body image and appearance, less social anxiety or fear of judgment from others. Well, I want you to do it for you. If it removes some external stress, this is a win. The third bonus tip I truly believe from strength training is a better quality of life. In particular, I feel it's crucial to healthy aging and freedom. The ability to take care of ourselves, move about freely, and have a high quality of life depends on us and the consistency of strength training to maintain our body's health. Tons of studies have shown increased quality of life, as well as self-reported by individuals in regards to perceived mental and physical well-being overall. I don't believe, and I'm under no illusion, that everyone loves strength training or that it's everyone's ideal way to spend time. However, making it a part of a consistent, healthy routine, even a couple of times a week, will help you reap the benefits of health as we all age. Sleep, cardiovascular health, nutrition, stretching are all important to health. I would just highly recommend making strength training part of the routine and not an afterthought. The goal is to bring practical, real health advice to everyday people. That's my goal. Father Time is undefeated, and I want you to have as little pain and as high a quality of life as possible. As always, please subscribe. Let us know if you like this topic or what other topics you want to hear more about. We want to hear more from you.